back to Let's Play Might and Magic 7, Episode 6. We'll be picking up where we left off last time, having just arrived in the Tularean Forest. A few things that we're going to want to do here. First off, we are going to be picking up a couple of quests, although I suppose I will go ahead and get those horseshoes before we do anything else. Tularia is the capital of the Elven Kingdom in Might and Magic 7. There are a few skills that we'll also want to be picking up here. Let's see, the Sorcerer is going to be wanting to get Expert Water Magic, so why don't we go and take care of that first. It's also a good source of these Elven Mushrooms. Those can be used to make mana potions, which will restore 60 spell points of those. Expert Water Magic. Now that will let us use the Water Walking spell, assuming that they have a copy of it for sale in the Water Guild here. So this should be the first quest we're going to pick up. This quest involves finding a couple of lost statues and placing them on pedestals in 3 different zones. This one I tend to take care of pretty late in the game once I have the Fly spell and usually Lloyd's Beacon. We'll also become a dagger expert with the Thief. That's a good idea. So the Thief can now dual-wield daggers. It might make sense to give her that, but we'll just buy a second dagger to her. Here we have the quest for, I believe, this is the Ranger promotion quest. This will take us back to the Fairy Mound that we couldn't do anything with in the last episode. I asked, I believe that's this. Nope. Here we go. This gentleman here is asking us to go to that same Fairy Mound and deliver a letter to the Fairy King. So we'll knock out both of those quests in one go. Across this little bridge here is the Magic Guilds. Earth Guild, we don't need anything from. Fire Guild, we already have the Fireball spell. I don't really use much else from the Fire line. Let's take a look at the Air Guild, though. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll find a copy of Invisibility. Alright, so what we'll do here is buy a copy of both Invisibility and the Fly spell for once we are promoted as Wizard. In the Water Guild, what we're really looking for here is the Water Walk spell. Unfortunately, no copies of it are for sale, so that's a little bit disappointing. We'll have to find it at one of the other guilds, or actually, yeah, I don't think that it's worth waiting around for to hope that it comes to stock next week. Few more quests to pick up. This is the Druid promotion quest. It involves visiting those 3 altars that I pointed out in Tatalia. One of them requires going to Evanmorn Isle, which is the island that we found the map for in Tatalia. So in order to get there, I believe that we have to take a boat from either Tatalia or the Bracada Desert on a Sunday. So it's a little bit difficult getting there, but we will do that when we're able to. Otherwise, that quest is another one where it really helps to have the fly spell before trying to undertake it. So, one other thing that we need to do here. Actually, did I already get the spear skill? I started the spear skill, so that's all set. Let me just take a look at my levels here, see if there's any other skills that need to be advanced. Body magic, we can advance in either Arathia or Harmondale. And it looks like that is everything. So let's see where the Stable Master can take us. That'll take us back to Harmondale. Wouldn't be a bad idea. We could go back to Harmondale, turn in some quests, do a little bit of training, and then walk to the Barrow Downs. That seems like it's an okay idea. Let me just take a look at where the boat can take us, and if I don't like the destination, I will just head to Harmondale. Yeah, not a whole lot to do in Avonlea just yet until we get the water walking spell, so I think for now I'm going to head to Harmondale. Okay, back in Harmondale, I will turn in this quest to Davrik at the Tavern. Come in. And now, nope, we still don't have enough. Wait, we do. We can train one level, so I think that I will do that just to advance a couple of skills.
Need some training? That's the ticket.
Again, I'm going to be careful that I don't overtrain the Paladin.
That's the ticket.
Okay. Now, we'll be able to become a sword master with the knight and the paladin. Still a little bit short on the rogue, so no need to go to Deja just yet to pick that up. On the sorcerer, I'm going to go ahead and put fire magic up to 7. That'll be the last point that we put into that. And from here on out, I'll be working on water magic until that hits level 10. Okay, so taking a look at my quest log here, we have one quest that takes place in Barrow Downs, 2, 3 quests that involve going to the Barrow Downs. So I think that our destination now is going to be to head to the Barrow Downs. Barrow Downs are located to the south of Harmondale here, and the only way to reach them is to walk, so we will get moving. It's a 5-day journey between Harmondale and the Barrow Downs, but we have plenty of food. And traveling to the Barrow Downs from Harmondale always takes us to this spot here. There's an inn and a couple of NPCs that don't really have any useful information to give us. Now, the Barrow Downs are filled with various undead and demon-esque creatures called Gogs. Gogs are one of my least favorite enemies in the game, mostly because they explode when you kill them. So playing a heavy melee party, they can actually do a lot of damage very quickly just by virtue of that explosion. So I'm going to head right into the Barrows now. I'll come out and do the other quests once I'm done it there. The Barrows are rather confusing to navigate, but hopefully we will find a way to help us with that.
Too dangerous.
These here are the Gogs I was talking about. As you can see, they explode once you kill them. It occurs to me that I should have trained Expert Body Magic while I was in Harmondale, but not the end of the world. I'm going to have to go to Arathia anyway, so I'll have another opportunity to get that taken care of without having to backtrack. Now, ordinarily, I do raise up Perception more than I have here, but because I've done this a few times, I know that's a secret door.
I think I got it.
This is a key to the Barrow. This is going to unlock the map system for the Barrows. I think that we might need another key or two in a different area to fully unlock them. But this will be the start of it. So I always go to Barrow 5 next. It's filled with skeleton and rats, but nothing particularly dangerous. Looks like the paladin has become afraid.
Now that hurt! No match for me!
It's fine. Oh, that's not afraid, that's cursed. That is kind of the worst possible situation. So, the way Curse works is, I believe it's a 50% chance for any spell that you cast to fail. And since he's the only healer, that's really not ideal. But, oh well, we'll make do. The only way that we're going to get that cured anytime soon is to head to the church in Stone City. And since we're already in the Barrows, I don't really want to backtrack out to take care of that just yet. So, why don't I deal with this, and then I'll take care of that.
Too easy.
That was easy.
No match for me!
That was easy.
Weird. Just a few pieces of inconsequential loot around here. Now, as you can see, there's a stone plate covering the map. One of the barrows has another keyhole in it that will unlock these for all of the zones. I just don't know which, so I'm gonna just keep moving along until I find that one.
Let's go!
So, if I recall correctly, this is the barrow that we need to come to find the Lantern of Light. So, that's a fairly lucky place to stumble onto. Still can't see where in the barrows we are from the map. Over here, but a couple rats fighting some zombies. Nothing to worry about.
No match for me!
Help! Too easy.
I forgot that his ready spell was set
The
to jump.
spell is ready.
Too easy. Ow!
That was easy.
So the thief shouldn't have any trouble disarming
Got it.
these.
Got it.
The Lantern of Light, so we can turn that quest into Harmondale the next time
I
we
think I
venture
got it.
back there. A good amount of gold in this one, so that'll keep us going for one. Now, ordinarily, I would spend a good amount of time clearing out all of these barrows, but given that our healer is cursed, that's going to make that a little bit more challenging. So I think that I'm going to try and get through this as quickly as I can. So I'll deal with whatever enemies pop up in the first room, but unless I know that there's a reason to be in the place, I'm not going to linger and clear out. I might end up coming back here later just to do some looting. But for now, I'm just going to kind of hop around a bit.
Too easy.
See this one. None of these really ring a bell, so let me try 15.
Do you think it's safe?
That was easy.
Can't we pick a better place to die?
We've been to 15, so let's try 14. New
Doesn't
enemy
look too
type,
safe.
Ghasts. Ghasts hit pretty hard, but they go down pretty quick too. So.
Ow.
That's just a scratch.
Ow.
Back here, so let's try a different barrel.
Charge!
Is that supposed to hurt?
Too easy.
Let's try Barrow 6.
Let's go!
It's all over.
Okay, well, I stumbled on one of the other places that we need to go. This Ankh here represents the meditation spot needed for the month promotion quest, so we'll go there and take care of that.
Do you think it's safe?
Ow!
Actually, I think that might be the only other quest that we need to take care of that actually takes place in the Barrows, so we might be good to just find an exit after we clear this out. And that promotion quest has been completed. I could clear out these side chambers, but I'm in pretty rough condition, so I think I'm just going to skip on that and try and make my way out. Okay, so I know that Barrow 5 is the second barrow that we went to, so from here I should just be able to go here and then out. Alright. I think that this is a good place to call this one, but I will pick up next time and continue on with the journey to Stone City. Thanks for watching.